Everyone has a lookalike somewhere in the world, but wouldn't it be exciting to look exactly like a Disney animated character? Welcome to Riveted, and in this video, we've compiled pictures of people from around the globe who look exactly like Disney animated characters. Hiro Hamada from Big Hero 6. Hiro is a 14-year-old robotics prodigy living in San Francisco under the care of his aunt and older brother, Tadashi. He is a carefree and free-spirited young man with intelligence and understanding far beyond his years. We are not sure if the kid is wearing a wig, but even without the hair, he looks like Hiro Hamada. They have the same eyes, nose, and almost the same smile. The kid is also very convincing with the clothes and the prop. Pocahontas. Pocahontas was a Native American woman notable for her association with the colonial settlement at Jamestown, Virginia. The lookalike in real life is Sherry Lansang, a Philippine model from Long Beach. The model was taken and posted photos dressed as Pocahontas, and the resemblance is shocking. Mr. Potato Head. Mr. Potato Head is obviously a potato-shaped toy. His patented design allows him to separate his detachable parts from his body by removing them from the holes on his body. And he often casts him as a villain in his games, which seems to be the reason he can be so cynical and irritable, being cast as the villain so often. One person who undoubtedly looks like Mr. Potato Head is the famous Steve Harvey. Well, Steve isn't a villain, but the mustache on his face completely seals the deal. Linguini from Ratatouille. In this hilarious movie, Remy dreams of becoming a great chef, despite being a rat in a definitively rodent-phobic profession. He moves to Paris to follow his dream, and with the help of hapless garbage boy Linguini, he puts his culinary skills to the test in the kitchen, but he has to stay in hiding at the same time. It looks like the garbage boy in the movie has a lookalike. Linguini is not good with words or food. He's clumsy and easily flustered. He doesn't inspire confidence in any of his fellow cooks, but what he lacks in coordination, Linguini makes up for in kindness. The lookalike has the same rugged red hair, big eyes, and a smile just like Linguini's. Mulan. Many people believe that all Asian girls look alike, but that's not true. All Asians don't look alike. After a tedious search for someone who looks like Mulan, we finally found the closest match. This young lady can pass for both Ping and Mulan. Disney has already cast Liu Yifei for the live action coming up in 2020, but this young girl would also suit the role if she was an actor. Flash from Zootopia. Flash is the so-called fastest sloth working in the Department of Mammal Vehicles in Disney's 2016 animated feature film, Zootopia. Despite his slowness, Flash is a friendly sloth. He is polite to Judy Hopps and speaks quite professionally, which makes him more intelligent than he really is. People normally don't look like sloths, but this young girl looks like the human version of Flash. She has the same sleepy grin, and she looks as charming as the Disney animated character. Scar from Lion King. Fans of Game of Thrones can never forget the warlord of the Dothraki people, and fans of Lion King can't forget the evil uncle Scar. They may be of different species, but the resemblance is unquestionable. As Jason Momoa, the actor doesn't look like Scar, but once he is transformed into Khal Drogo, he looks exactly like the main villain from The Lion King. They both have the same facial features, and the look in their eyes is enough to scare their enemies. The only thing Khal Drogo is missing is a scar on his face. Carl from Up. Up was one of the most emotional Disney movies, but it also had many heartwarming scenes. Carl was bitter and lonely after losing his wife, but deep down, he was a kind and loving old man. You could search the whole internet for a bad review of Up, and you will not come across one of them. Disney has not said anything about a remake, but this elderly man will pass for a live action of Carl without any makeup or modification. We hope that unlike Carl, the elderly man is happy with his life. Russel from Up. It looks like it wouldn't be a problem casting for the remake of Up since we already have Carl and Russel, who are the main actors. These two people should probably meet up sometime. The little guy went through the struggle of getting the Scouts uniform, the bandana, and even a matching hat to look exactly like Russell. He also has a backpack full of everything he'll need for the adventure in the animated film. All he needs is a big bunch of balloons, and he'll be set. Quasimodo from the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Just like in the novel Notre Dame de Paris by Victor Hugo, Quasimodo is deformed from birth. There's no explanation for it except that he was born that way. In the novel, his gypsy tribe and his parents reject him as an infant because of this deformity. The match we found for Quasimodo is temporary because we couldn't find anyone with a deformed face. Okay, the temporary lookalike is a boxer who received a blow on one of his eyes, which made the resemblance more convincing. We hope that the swell on the boxer's face was not permanent. Ursula from The Little Mermaid. Ursula may be a sea witch, but she definitely inspired a makeup trend in the courts of Ukraine. This judge looks exactly like Ursula, complete with the signature gray hair and the signature lipstick. Let's just say you don't want to appear before her honor before she takes a swim in the water. Rapunzel. The movie Tangled was released way back in 2010 based on a German folktale named Rapunzel. Disney hasn't talked about producing the remake, but in case they do, fans already have the perfect match, Amanda Seyfried. The American actress and model Amanda Seyfried was last seen in the movie Mamma Mia. Here we go again. She has already proven that she's an amazing actress, and if Disney casts her as the real-life Rapunzel, they will not be disappointed. She has the same facial features and a background in acting, which will come in handy. Prince Adam from Beauty and the Beast. Do you recognize this man who looks exactly like Prince Adam? Jean Sarkozy is the son of the former president of France, Nicolas Sarkozy, and a regional councillor in the city of Neuilly-sur-Seine, France. Well, Jean and Prince Adam both come from a lineage of rulers, and we can't ignore the similarities in their physical features. They both have broad shoulders, full lips, and luscious locks. Jean just needs to grow his hair a bit longer, and he'll be the perfect fit for Prince Adam. The King from Cinderella. Many people probably don't know Wilford Brimley, but he's an accomplished American actor. After serving in the Marines and doing a variety of jobs, including ranch hand and wrangler, Brimley became an extra for westerns and then landed other roles in other shows. He has a weather-beaten appearance, which enabled him to be convincing as someone decades older in the film Cocoon. Well, his mustache and his scowl are what make him the King's lookalike. Elsa and Anna from Frozen. When Frozen was first released, Anna Faith had a crazy few months. She posted a picture in front of the Disney movie cutout, and her Instagram went nuts. Anna Faith started dressing up and performing as Elsa for different malls and schools, and the kids were convinced that she was Elsa. Well, we can't have Elsa without Anna, and her best friend, surprisingly, also looks a lot like Anna. Talk about seizing the opportunity. The two are living the princess life, and they get paid in the process. Princess Jasmine. Anna Faith isn't the only person living the life of a Disney animated character. Olayinka Mia Noel is an Atlanta-based model and R&B singer who looks exactly like Jasmine. For one Halloween, Noel went all out for her Jasmine costume, and she completely nailed the look. The internet was obviously obsessed with the resemblance, and we still can't get enough of it. Well, even without the costume, the model still looks like the real-life version of Princess Jasmine. If Jasmine is real, the magic lamp is probably also real, and the genie too. Woo! People say that Kim Kardashian also looks like Princess Jasmine, but Olayinka is more convincing. Do you think there's a resemblance between Kim and Jasmine? Let us know in the comment section below. Mother Gothel. The lookalike of Mother Gothel is another familiar face. Lisa Edelstein is an American actress and playwright. She's known for playing Dr. Lisa Cuddy on the Fox medical drama series House. Fans notice that she looks like Mother Gothel, but their personalities are obviously not the same. Mother Gothel is vain, manipulative, and selfish, but they're always as part of a facade used to maintain control over Rapunzel. Cruella De Vil. This next lookalike doesn't only look like Cruella, but she also has Cruella's personality trait. Bridget Darling, who has two-tone hair and wears a fur coat like the 101 Dalmatians villain, was caught with 11 King Charles Spaniels in her 3-bed semi. She and husband Barry were also involved in the theft of at least 4 more pooches. In 2015, they were both arrested and charged for stealing the dogs. Well, despite the convictions, the dogs could not be returned to their owners because they did not have microchips. We hope that the other Disney villains don't inspire crime in the real world. Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Tracy Hines is very popular mainly due to her own efforts of imitating the real-life mermaid princess. She's a singer-songwriter and has a website with thousands of visitors and a music video rendition of Ariel's Part of Your World. She also has a clothing line called Adorkable with mermaid-themed clothing. Tracy and Ariel both have big eyes, a wide smile, and beautiful red curly waves of hair that often fall on one shoulder. Prince Eric. Tracy looked for a Prince Charming and surprisingly found one who looks like Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid. Leo Camacho is a Southern Californian artist and can be seen in Tracy Hines' music video playing Prince Eric. Merida from Brave. Caitlin Boyd won the contest to find a lookalike for the feisty flame-haired heroine of the Disney Pixar movie Brave. She wowed visitors at Walt Disney World with her stunning resemblance to the cartoon character. She was also a guest of honor at the Florida Highland Games after event organizers spotted her in the Sunday Mail, and they used her photos for their posters. And that marks the end of this video. Do you look like a Disney animated character? Share a photo and let us know which comparison shocked you the most. Remember to subscribe to Riveted because we publish amazing videos daily.